Hello everyone, I'm back again. We're going to play with some of our ephemera, see what we can come up with for this journal. I have a bunch of different things, and this is all my scraps where I cut off my paper, and it just left some really cute prints. So I'm going to make maybe a couple little booklets. Just use some of it. I love this. This is my favorite. Just use some of it to embellish different things. I went ahead and cut out all of my journaling cards. These are from Sue Shop, Country at Heart, 2008. These are the postcards that I showed you before. And then these are the, I think it's white and pink roses, or pink and white roses. And with the postcards, it's already, it looks like it's, you know, aged. And so I just went around it a little bit more with some vintage photo just to cover up the white cardstock that it was printed on. And I cut out these two ladies. These are from Marty Mays. I wanted to use one of them for the front, but I'm still not sure what I'm going to do for the front cover. And I don't know if any of you guys have that problem, but the front cover is always the hardest for me. I do not know why, but there's times I get totally stumped and can't even figure out what I'm going to do for the front cover. There's the tags that I cut out, and I went ahead and finished distressing that because they come distressed. But I wanted the white edge off, so they're so pretty. These might actually fit. Let's see. Yep, they do. I made these little tags a while back, and the print on them don't match, but I'm going to cover them up anyway. But these little tags will fit cute in there, so we're going to do that. I have some of the cards, the journaling cards from the kit that have already been cut out, and I might use some of these throughout the journal. We'll see. And all the scraps that I have from cutting out paper, which this is still my favorite print. I love this. We're going to use some of this for pockets. And this is one of the pages that comes in the paper pad. I like this area here. I don't like this for this journal, especially this with the roses and the birds. I think that's so pretty. So we're going to cut some of this out. And I've got all kinds of lace and fabric that we're going to use. I'm using some of my favorite lace that my aunt gave me that I've been hoarding. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. I'm going to do a whole page with that. So, let's see, where is my, and of course, my ink is way over here. It's always when you're on camera, right? Something happens or you can't find something. Some paper here. I'm trying to get a couple videos done today. Like I said, I've got a really busy week coming up, and I don't know how much that I'm going to be able to film. It just seems like when it rains, it pours, right? So, I'm hoping I'm in frame. I'm trying to stay in frame here. I would love to know how others set up their camera where you get such a good view of them doing the craft with me's or whatever, because I can't seem to figure it out. My tripod, I've had it all over this room in every direction known, trying to figure out the best way to you know, where I was in film or in camera, in focus. Hello, Lisa. Spit it out. It's almost like I need something just dangling over my head. I don't know. But if anybody has suggestions, I would love to hear it, because I'm just racking my brain. Okay, so that just kind of takes some of the white out. I hope you can see that. I didn't distress it like really dark. Just wanted to kind of mute it down a little bit. And this is the vintage photo. And I have it linked below. Okay, let's see what we're going to do with these. First thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and put my lace on. And I just use my tiny attacher from Tim Holtz for this kind. I'm out of frame, I'm sorry. I noticed the last video I was like all up in your face with that paper. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out where to put everything. I'm thinking maybe what I might do with these is put a flower right there. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this one. But as soon as I can figure out my setup to where you guys can see what I'm doing, it'll be a lot better. I'm sitting there putting in my signatures, and like literally I was right in the camera. So I apologize. You know, when I'm recording, I can't see what you guys are seeing. I have to keep peeking over there to see if I can make sure that I'm in frame. When I get to crafting, there's times that my mind won't stop. Like, I just go, you know, and I will work for hours straight to finish a journal, because it seems like if I stop and wait till the next day, I lose that. It's like I lose my creative flow, and I have to sit for hours trying to figure out what I was doing. So, okay, I have these little paper flowers, and they have a little foam sticker on the back, which I'm taking off because I don't want any more dimension on this. There's a flat back pearl on there. You can see it. And that gives it dimension enough. And you know, one trick when you're writing in your journal and it has all these different things like the pearls and flowers and things that makes it thicker or bumpy or whatever, is to use a writing board. And or, you know, just a book, something that you can put between the pages. Let me use my tacky glue with this, or my tacky glue. Listen at me, my Fabri-Tac. That way you get a smooth surface to write on, because I do like to add a lot of different textures and things in my journal, and that includes buttons and things like that. And then it makes it a little bit harder to write in. I've been trying to keep most of the bulk on the cover, but when I get to embellishing things, it's like I don't want to just stop with paper. You know, I want dimension. I want pretty. And and also if it's on a tag, you can take the tag out, you know, on the page before it, and then you can write without that. You know, like this, if this was on a page and you're trying to write, just take it out while you're writing. I've had some people say they don't like all the embellishments inside just because they have a hard time writing. They love the look of it. So, you know, there's always a way around it. And the best thing is the writing board. I think this Fabri-Tac's amazing. I'm going to go ahead and ink just the edge to give it that pop. Wasn't going to, but I like it. So what is everybody working on? What are some of the projects or journals that you're working on right now? I'm wanting to do a couple tutorials. I mentioned that in my last video. There's a few different things that I've thought about doing, but I'd really like to know what you guys would like to see. So if you have any suggestions, just leave them in the comments below. Okay, I like that. That just gives it just enough that it will pop right off the page. Okay, good drink. So what I like to do is sit and make up all my ephemera that's going to go in the book or the journal, and then set it to the side, and then we'll go back and decorate after everything's done. So I'm going to start putting everything in here. Actually, no, I'm not done with that. I'm going to set this here for now. I'm going to put, let's see. Let's see what we can put on this, because this is just too plain. Mind frame. Come here. Some pretty pink. And I didn't plan what I was going to do. I just got my supplies. Figured I would just go with it on camera. You know, this is real life stuff. This isn't edited. And I make mistakes. I don't know if I like the pink. Let's just look at one of these. Here we go. There's some fabric, but I'm wanting to use it somewhere else. Let's just do, I think I'm going to do this crocheted lace here. It's like a cream. I'm hoping you can see that. I'm hoping my lighting's better. That's all I've complained about in every video, I think. But you know, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm using my Fabri-Tac for this. When it comes to fabric or lace, ribbon, anything like that, I use Fabri-Tac. It's the best glue for that. And I don't even try to mess around with anything else. And it dries quick. It's got a really strong hold. Okay, I like that. That just gave it enough. So I'll set that there to dry. Put this up. And these tags, all I did was take some cardstock. I cut out the tags myself, and then I took my ink, archival ink, and I used a stamp that's script. It's a script. I think it's Paper Studio, but I'm not sure. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I just lightly stamped here and there. And didn't matter which direction, I just wanted it on the tag. Oops, wrong one. Some are darker and some are lighter. I think it just gives it character. I hope I'm not getting out of frame. So I kicked my husband out today. I told him, I was like, you know, you've got to go. You got to get out. I've got to work today. And I can't concentrate with you here. And he's like, that's fine. I'm going to go visit some friends. So I was like, thank you. And when I looked at him and told him, I said, you need to leave tomorrow, he just looked at me funny. He's like, what? It's like, I got to work. Okay, I think those are really pretty. Kind of threw him for a loop there. Okay, let's work on these tags here. And you know, I told you before, I'm going to try to keep these short. I don't know how true that's going to be, but I'll keep them as short as I can. I just will go with the flow. And here's some fabric that I have, which, let's see here. Of course, I don't have any sitting here. Oh, there's a little bit. But I have this, and it's thick like upholstery. And I just rip it, you know, cut a little piece, rip it so I can get that edge. So we're going to use some of that, and I might use it on here. Let's see. I really want it to be that way, so. And this stuff is thick. Don't want to rip when it's too short. Might have to get another piece out. It just does not. Come on. There. Let's see what we got here. this end isn't going to matter. I'm out of frame again. I'm sorry, guys. Because these scissors are so nice, and they're advertised as scissors for people with arthritis, and they are the Westcott titanium. I've got them listed below. I swear by these scissors. They are perfect for fussy cutting too. They're extremely sharp, and I've had these for a while, and they have not dulled at all. I wonder if I could put that. Let's see here. I might try to layer. Has some sorry silk too. Off center that. Well, if I do that, let's turn it around this way. So I have my fringy look there. Of course, I will cut the excess off here. I don't know if it needs that. Decisions. I've been wanting to do a live video, and I've got it set up to where I can do live, just so I can hear you guys say, yeah, do this, you know, no, don't do that. So I might plan one. Let me know if you guys would like to see or do a live with me, craft live, or just a craft with me that's live. How's that, Lisa? It's about time to get some more Fabri-Tac. Am I in frame? For heaven's sakes. Get with it, girl. Let's put that up there. There we go. I like that. It's got a lot of dimension to it. I like that. Now, it's got to be something else on it. I just don't know what yet. So, I might do a button or something right here. I don't really want the white flowers on there. I just think that's too... Let me see something here. Oh, actually, no. I have... I just remembered. I have some flowers. Of course, I have tons of flowers, but I have some that might be better for this. And the thing is, if I use these flowers, again, with the problem that you get a lot of dimension. They're so pretty. And it gives it that pop of pink too. I hope you can see these colors. I can't tell if you can or not. That's really pretty. Because the card little tag, journal tag, whatever goes in there. It'll look like that. That's pretty. The other ones I have that's not as bad is, my stomach's growling. That one there. That one, or this one. Well, I really like this one, but these gold ones, it's so thick. This one is really thick. These are better for your covers, even though I do use them in my journals. That's really pretty. Look at that gold. I'm going to ponder on that, because I'm not sure what I want to do. Even the white one's pretty there. Just something to, you know, something's got to go there. I just don't know what yet. I don't like that plain. There's just, I need something to go. Even that one's pretty. I think I will have to stick with the flat ones for now, because if not, Sheree won't be able to write this thing. So I will probably make her a writing board to go in here. And I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac because it is adhering to this fabric, because the art glitter glue just soaks up. It won't adhere, even paper, to your fabric. Look at that. I think that turned out cute. Now this one I'm not going to put a hole in, but this one I'm going to add some Sari silk to all the tops of these. So I'm going to do it this way. I think I changed my mind so much that I might not. I might end up stapling it on, but I put it on backwards. Like that. Yeah, I do. Just gotta be careful not to rip it, because it's trying to pull. If I could stay in frame. I'm sorry, guys. I have a terrible setup. It'll get better, I promise. My son ever comes over to help me, Brandon. Let's put this up here. He is the technology guru. He can do anything. He just amazes me. And as a matter of fact, he's working on some music for me. He's writing a song with no lyrics, just the music for my channel. So when I want to do something with just music, I will have my own. Don't have to worry about copyrights, because it's going to be his. So